Hello everyone. In this video we are going to be adding and subtracting fractions. So for this example here we have 4 and 7 over 8th or 7/8 minus 1 and 3 over 4. So the safest way to go when it comes to subtracting or working with fractions in general is that if you have a mixed number, it's safer to just convert them into improper fractions. You do have a little bit more calculation to do, but for the most part it is safer. Alright, so I'm going to do this a safe way and I'm going to do it a faster way. The safe way, like I said, is to convert everything into an improper fraction. So in order to do that, you want to multiply the denominator by the numerator and then add that to the you want to multiply the denominator by the whole number, and then you want to add that to the numerator. So our new fractions become, let's see, 8 times 4 is 32. 32 plus 7 is 39 over 8. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7 over 4, and these are our fractions. Now, when you're adding or subtracting fractions, you're only subtracting or adding the numerators. But at the same time, you need the denominators to be exactly the same or equal. So in this case, our denominators are not the same. So we need to find the least common denominator between them. Fortunately for us, one denominator is a multiple or a factor of the other denominator. 4 does go into 8, so 4 can become 8 if we just do one simple thing, which means our least common denominator is 8. So 8 is already 8, so we don't have to do anything to 39 over 8, but we need to alter this equation, this fraction. So 4 times 2, that is what makes it 8. We need to multiply it by 2, but whatever we do to one part of the fraction, we have to do to the other part of the fraction. We have to do it to both the top and the bottom, the numerator and the denominator. That's how the fraction stays a fraction. So we are left with 39 over 8 being subtracted from 14 over 8. And since they have the same denominator, we can do this. So now let's subtract 39 from 14. We are left with 25. So our fraction is now 25 over 8. If one of your choices is not in fact this, and you have a bunch of mixed numbers, just do some long division to get the mixed number. We'll divide, or we'll see how much 8 goes into 25. That works about 3 times, so 3 times 8 is 24. We're left with a remainder of 1. So 25 over 8 becomes 3 and 1/8. So that was the long way, converting everything to a mixed number. Rather an improper fraction. So the short way you can do this, usually this only works when the first fraction is a bigger number or has a bigger value than the second fraction. Otherwise this doesn't work. You can subtract 4 from 1, which will leave you with 3. And then you can think of just 7 and 8. 7 over 8 minus 3 over 4. And then you can just work with these fractions, which we're going to multiply this by 2 because the least common denominator between them is 8. We end up with 7 over 8 minus 6 over 8, which leaves us with 1 over 8. And we can just put that back. Our total is 3 Oops, and 1/8. And let me just fix that. Three and 1/8. And in fact, that is the same answer that we got before. 3 and 1/8. So you can only use the shortcut whenever the first fraction is bigger than the second fraction.